You are live on YouTube. All right. Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday morning, June the 3rd, 2026. It's 58 degrees here in Hampstead. We have 2 deliveries today, and they are both in the van. We've got What a Day and Lenny's. So we got a couple things going on, and we've also got, here we go.
Connected to YouTube livestream lick_6me8. Connected to YouTube livestream lick_6me8.
Okay. We're all connected now. Excellent, excellent. 24 hours. YouTube channel.
At Moxieman says just notified.
Hey, Moxieman, good morning. I just turned it on, so that's good timing. Good morning. We're getting ready to leave the bakery here. Hang on one. All right, she's working. We got that set up. We got that. We got that. So we got 2 deliveries today. We've got Lenny's and What a Day, and we're gonna pass by Raising Cane's. I'm going to stop.
At Moxieman says Okies.
We're gonna stop at Raising Cane's. It's their grand opening, and I know from stopping there last night that they've got a line of people waiting because they've
Thomas
got...
Vermeeren says hello, Craig. What for jobs are to do RO day for
Thomas,
you in total?
What's going on? So on the way to Lenny's, we're going to stop at Raising Cane's because it's their grand opening. I think the first 100 people... Here we go, commuters. So I believe the way their grand opening contest goes is the first 100 people in line register to get into a drawing, and 20 people are chosen who get free food for a year. I think that's the way it works.
Moxieman says someone waiting. At Thomas Vermeeren says hello, Moxieman. Welcome to Craig's job.
Moxieman's been around. Moxieman knows the deal. I also have some cookies and brownies that I'm going to take to the people that are in line at Raising Cane's. So we're going to stop there on the way down and say hi. I know the second person in line. I know her name. I stopped by there last night. Her name is Bree. She's very energetic, where she was last night.
Moxieman says, so that's a big deal then.
Yeah, they get, and I think they get some merchandise. They get, like, I don't know if it's, cups, mugs, T-shirts. I'm not sure, but I suspect there will be a decent amount of people there. Maybe not. We'll see. I'm curious. There were 5 people there last night. I made a video. I realized.
Moxieman says they camped out.
Yes, I made a video. I don't know if you've seen that. Last night, I stopped there on the way home, and there were 5 people in line already.
Moxieman says, wow.
Yeah, I'm kind of anxious to see how many people are there. I think when they say free food for a year, that means you get like 1 meal a week, I think is how that, at least that's the way it works at some of the other places.
Thomas Vermeeren says, Craig, you can do your YT channel to promote your bakeries at YouTube. So only a YouTube video about it from the local media only, and the promo bit of the new chain is why YouTube is made for nowadays.
Okay. Got a good sunrise this morning. And the moon's still up. So we got the moon and the sun again. Very clear sky. We're going to have another sunny day. We've been on a roll here in Maryland.
Thomas Vermeeren says, Craig, which kind of jobs at the bakery AF there to deliveries after this YouTube live?
Delivery wise, this is the live streams that I do are the morning deliveries. And then they've got a couple deliveries that they do. They're the exact same thing, but it's a couple of restaurants that don't open up in time. So they have 2 or 3 other restaurants. They get deliveries, but they're later in the day. So I don't normally do them unless I'm there for some reason. And other than that, that's all that we just deliver to local restaurants like that. And then in the bakery, it's just all the, the pretty normal bakery operations. They're going on in there. I've got 5 boxes of donuts, 5 dozen donuts, I think, for what a day today that are boxed up for, I think there's a school that has ordered them for a graduation. They've got for some kids at a school near them. So their order is a little bit larger because of got that one customer. We seem to get a lot of orders from schools. I guess at the end of the school year, they're all celebrating.
At Thomas Vermeeren says, Craig, what about you use YouTube for promote your bakery without a YT channel yet?
I mean, this channel really isn't exclusively to promote
Thomas
the bakery.
Vermeeren says, I mean the bakery isn't on YouTube.
No, the bakery is on Facebook. Most of it is. They've got their own web page as well. And so if I make videos that are kind of bakery related, they occasionally link them to my YouTubes. But this YouTube channel, this is my YouTube channel. It's not the bakeries. It's not exclusively to promote the bakery. That's not the purpose of this. I mean, it kind of does that because that's what I do, but that's not the purpose of it.
At Thomas Vermeeren says, or you can make a YouTube channel for the bakery with a link on this YouTube channel maybe.
Yeah, that could be done, but I'm not sure I want to manage two YouTube channels. Like, I'm kind of a retired guy just having fun. I'm not looking to be, you know, we just kind of have fun. It is a good point, though, because if you watch some of the,
Thomas Vermeeren says, Craig, what is the name of your other YouTube channel?
I don't have another YouTube channel. This is it. This is my YouTube channel. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't have multiple YouTube channels. I know that kind of goes against the YouTube theory, but that's what I do.
Thomas Vermeeren says, okay, Craig, but you can think about the idea for a YouTube channel for the bakery. YouTube is huge and Facebook isn't that anymore.
That's true. That's true. They have a pretty good following on Facebook, though. But yeah.
Annette says, good morning, everyone. I'm here for the chicken stop. Ha ha.
Janet, good morning. Yeah, I'm kind of anxious to see how many people are there. I'm bringing with me some chocolate top cookies, snickerdoodles, cookies, brownies, a few Danish. What else? I think I had like 4 or 5 things. I threw in the bag. That's what I'm taking down. I mean, if there are 100 people there, it's not enough to feed 100 people, but all I know is that there are 5 people there. There are 5 people there, at least.
Annette says, me too. I was surprised there were people there last night. At Thomas.Vermeeren says Craig, I made my YouTube channel semi-pro yesterday with ITH subscribing Belgian promoters and USA promoter and pro done YouTube playlists. At Thomas.Vermeeren says Kayla Gigi, welcome to Craig his job. At Hala says what? No black and white cookies. What's up with that?
You know, I thought about that, Hala. I did. I thought about it. I actually was standing there, like, picking stuff off the shelf. And I don't know why I didn't do it. I looked at them, and I didn't do it. I think I picked up the chocolate top cookies instead. I know. Well, if I thought you were going to be there, I absolutely would have picked up the black and white cookies.
It says thinking and doing two different things.
Well, see, I think at that moment, I believe I was distracted because Jackie, who works there with me, Jackie was talking with me, and she's like, "Oh, you should throw in some of those, I don't know, they're like brown sugar cookies. I think they call them sand cookies or something. They don't look, they're not like my favorite type of cookie for sure." So I wasn't even thinking about it. And she was joking. But I think she brought that up.
It says, lol, good morning everyone.
While I was looking at the black and white. Should be interesting. We'll see how many people are there. Now, last night when I stopped there, so I went to a graduation, and on the way home, I'm like, hey, you know what? Let me just ride down there and see if they're getting ready for the big event. So I drove down, and the parking lot was full. And I'm thinking, is this, like, what's going on? Are there this many people in line already? But when I got closer to the building, I realized they were training. So they had like a training event going on last night. So I guess every employee that will ever be working there must have been there last night working. And they were doing training.
Thomas.Vermeeren says, Craig, what is the funniest thing at the job for you to do?
The funniest thing? I don't know. To me, everything is funny. It's hard to point at one particular thing. I don't know. I'll have to think about that one. But there were these 5 people that were already in line. It's kind of cool. And they're pretty spunky people. I kind of liked them. I could have hung out with them all night. If I was like, this was like 20 years ago, I might have done it. Of course, 20 years ago, it would have been very difficult for me to get time off of work.
Thomas.Vermeeren says hello. Hello, welcome to Craig Job on the Road.
Thomas, it's not really the YouTube channel isn't designed to be around my job. I don't like to think of it as my job. It's kind of...
Anna says yes, saw video. Like a clapped for you. At Gideonet says the young lady with the tent was cracking me up.
I know.
She was prepared for a long night.
She's been to 20. I think she said this was her 20th one. And she's from Virginia. And she drove 4 hours to get here. And she's allergic to citrus. So I got to warn her about the Danish. Because the Danishes were in these like little packages, but none of them had You know, like they all had a lemon.
Thomas
Danish.
Vermeeren says, hi Donna. Welcome to the deliveries of Craig.
Hey, Donna. It's not good to wear all black if you're going to walk across the street at night. I wonder if Chick-fil-A is going to be impacted by Raising Cane's opening up. You know, there is a Chick-fil-A not too far from where this restaurant is opening.
Anna says they were so happy that you were there. At Gigionet says at Thomas, this YouTube channel is more of a social gathering for us.
That's a good point. It's a very good point. Yeah, they were kind of psyched up. I mean, I walked over with my phone. I'm like, do you mind if I take a video? And they're like, no, go ahead. I wonder what they do though. You know, I guess if they're in school, they just didn't go to school for a day. Oh. And I thought it was weird that they told me they were gonna wash the sidewalk at 4:30. Like, that must be like their routine. They must always.
Says it's like the new Deadheads, except instead of following the Grateful Dead, they follow a chicken chain. At Gigionet says, truthfully, I've never been to a Raising Cane's, even though there is once across the street from Chick-fil-A in Westminster.
Yeah.
At Thomas Vermeeren says, okay, I get that. I gonna talk more pro here to Craig because I live at Belgium. I wanna know about more his job a bit on a non-pro way. Yeah, I've been to the Raising Cane's in Westminster. The first one I ever went to was in Towson because they opened one. There's another. It was close to where I worked at the time, and I think their chicken is the best. I really do. I should probably mention that I'm not sponsored by Raising Cane's. Oh, we got a speed camera. We're not sponsored by Raising Cane's. We're just enthusiastic about their chicken. And they have a very simple menu. It's only chicken. Chicken, fries, coleslaw, bread. Chicken and the sides that would go with chicken, but that's about it. You can't get a burger there. Can't get a hot dog. Can't get a steak. Just chicken. And just chicken fingers. You can't even buy like a chicken leg. Your options are basically the number of chicken fingers you're going to get. That's about it. It's simple. says like KFC. At Thomas.Vermeeren says Craig. What
Yeah,
are the
sort of.
places at your living area for you? At Hollis says ain't no thing but a chicken wing.
All right, here we go. Let's go down here and see what's going on. I think we can get there from here. All right, it looks pretty quiet. I don't see like a huge amount of people over there. No, there's not a lot of people here. Wow, there's really not a lot of people. She's in her tent. I think Our Lady is in her tent. My people are asleep. She's asleep. All right. Let's do this, guys. You ready? Do I need... Take my speaker with me.
Anna says so exciting we are now reporters.
We
At
are.
Thomas.Vermeeren says but Craig, you gonna deliver to the new chain. At Kiki
No,
says at Donna. Yes, I love these side trips.
no, we're not going to be delivering to this place. All right, so I got my speakers. I'm going to leave the band on. We can't really spend a lot of time here. Hey, good morning. How's everybody doing? I'm live streaming. Is it all right if anybody doesn't want to? All right, you guys, I'm bringing, here's some bakery stuff. There you are. Good morning. There's Bree. I told you I was coming back. Where's number one guy? Oh, all right. Oh, I see. All right, guys. Here, bakery stuff. All right, man. How you guys doing?
Wonderful. How are you?
Isn't it like the first 100 people? You guys are all in good, right?
It said 20 people can enter to win candy,
Thomas.Vermeeren says
but that doesn't necessarily mean 20 people
chain.
online.
That is YouTube, the
Oh,
platform.
it's like the first part. They're gonna.
190 customers get a coupon for a free meal with a purchase.
Okay. Okay.
It said 20 people can enter to win free canes for a year, which means like something a month.
Yeah. Wow.
Like 15 of us online now.
There's like 15 here now. What time do they open?
The restaurant opens at 10, but the stuff starts at 8.
Oh, okay. Cool. Cool.
Is that it?
That's it. Now, I'm gonna just tell you, there's one in here with Danishes that has some lemon in it.
Okay.
So just avoid that, but the other ones are all good. Cookies and stuff. All right, guys. I can't stay very long, but have fun. When does everything start? You said 8?
Sarah,
8 o'clock?
that's what I saw.
Cool.
You want me to move?
Are you good?
Guys,
Okay.
are you all hungry? You've been here all night.
Yeah. I'm gonna record as well. Can you say your business and where you're located?
Oh,
and
yeah.
What you brought us.
Yeah.
So I'm
Sure.
gonna set it out.
Okay. All right, cool. I didn't have a knife. The brownies. Oh, that's very nice. So this is your this is like your 20th.
Yeah.
Is it 20 Raisin Canes, or do you do
20 different.
different Raisin? Did you do? Were you here in Westminster when they opened Westminster?
How long ago was that? Was
I
that
don't-
within 2 years?
I don't know.
Because I missed like the very first 2 to 3 marathons. Looked
Huh.
into every single one.
Yeah, but Westminster. I don't know. I'll have to.
I got
I'll ask.
lost some of the places because I don't live there. I just go there that day.
Yeah.
And so
Anna
sometimes
says
it's
Craig
kinda
so
losing
sweet
my
that you
mind.
brought them with
Yeah.
you.
At least
Thomas.Vermeeren
these are the
says,
people
Craig,
that are watching
you
me.
promote your era. That is so YouTube. Great job.
These
How
are.
many people's watching?
I think I got like 7 people in there now.
Oh, 7. If you guys have Instagram, go
This is
to
a-
BREE SpongeBob fan, and I'll post videos.
There you
Just
go.
posted one.
All right, and I'm on Craigford1. So this is YouTube Craigford1. Very cool, guys.
It would be nice if it was the first 20 people when it came for a year, not just 20.
Okay.
Yeah, out of like the right, because they like do a
When I record, I'm gonna be like, hey guys, we just had a local bakery here in Maryland bring us some desserts this morning. And everything came good. I've been able to
Someone's breaking into your car.
So
Okay, and then I'll just tell you.
your name, your location,
okay,
and
and
what
just
you provided.
okay, cool. Oh man, I got to do like a.
Hey guys, it's almost 6 in the morning, and I'm at a race opening, and our local bakery just brought us some desserts. Here he is right now.
Hey guys, I'm Craig from Bertuco's Bakery in Hampstead, Maryland, and we just wanted to bring down some goodies for the folks that have spent the night waiting for Raising Cane's. So we got some cookies, brownies, Danish, just some stuff to snack on
Thank you so much.
before the place opens up. You're welcome.
And what was your location again?
Hampstead, Maryland,
Yes, sir, Maryland.
Bertuco's Bakery.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
no problem. It's good to see you guys.
Check him out, guys.
All right, thanks.
Thank you so much.
That was great. Thank you.
Thomas says tell them we wish them well. At Thomas.Vermeeren says Donna. Yes,
Guys,
promote the era and making others happy is also a great job
so we
too.
have brownies, cookies. The brownies, we don't really have a knife right now to cut it.
You got a knife. Uh-oh. He's got a knife, everybody. No.
But we got cookies that people can grab right now.
All right. All right, guys. I got to get running.
Bye. Thank you so
But
much.
have fun. Have a great time. All right, man. Good luck. I hope you're one of the 20.
Great job, Craig.
All right, guys.
Vermeeren
See you later.
says yes. The youngsters know YouTube, so the promo platform. At Donna says breaking news. Super awesome people at Raising Cane's.
They were very nice, weren't they? Super nice people. That worked out very well. Oh. She's plus wherever she's going. Did anybody get her? She told us where her thing was on Instagram. Somebody should look her up. I'm like on film somewhere. Instagram. Somebody look it up. Send me a link. Janet, you do Instagram, don't you? I don't.
Idianet says that was fun to watch. At Thomas.Vermeeren says Craig. Very smart way to promo your stuff. Smart done. At Hollis says use the hatchet to cut the brownies.
I knew that's what I was going to do. I think the fork, I'd know how to do it with a fork, but I wasn't going to go and show them that. Cool. All right, on to Lenny's now. Got to see if their sign is fixed.
Hollis says they should sub to you and come here. At Idianet says yes, but I missed her name. I will look back on the video to get it.
I think I know her name is Bree, but I think she spelled out. Oh, look, we got a green light. We just missed it. Yeah, I think she spelled out her Instagram channel. But anyway, that would be fun. I guess that's where she posted me. I'm sitting there. It was a lot of pressure, guys. That was a lot of pressure. All of a sudden, I had to like do a promo. She is a pro. I think she's like, she knows what she's doing.
Thomas.Vermeeren says Craig. You known how to do YouTube on the kind way. At Hollis says oh, I gotta enter my sign guess.
Oh yeah, put your sign guess in there. I'm still taking the. I'll still take guesses. Definitely put your guess in. That was fun. I'm glad I stopped by last night. I think it's pretty amazing that they don't get 100 people You know, I thought that was pretty funny about Wendy's. When Wendy's opened, they had a similar arrangement, and there were only maybe 30 people. Just surprised that people don't get in line.
Paula says, do you think local news will be there for the grand opening? Is this big news? At Donna says, new series, The Traveling Bakery Truck. Where will he go? What will he bring? Who will he meet? Tune in and see.
That's
At Toyo 1973 says, good morning all. That was a good gesture
Toyo.
there, Craig.
How you
At
doing?
Thomas
Good morning.
Vermeeren says, guys, Westminster era is a kind area.
Yeah, Westminster's a good little town. All right, here we go. Now I got to get back in delivery mode.
Paula says, good morning, Toyo. At Thomas Vermeeren says, hello, Toyo.
Toyo, you out? Are you out on the road yet? You already working?
Toyo 1973 says, getting ready to start my day. Hello, Hala, Thomas.
There he is. Getting ready to start.
At Thomas Vermeeren says, ranks, Toyo. At Toyo 1973 says, Walmart opens at 6.
I just found out yesterday that my neighbor, one of the kids, works at Walmart. I have this one neighbor, and I guess they moved in like maybe, I don't know, 10 years ago. I guess about 10 years ago. And so he was a little kid at the time, maybe 15 years ago. But anyway, he's a very nice kid. And he's graduated school. I'm like, hey, what are you doing? He's told me yesterday he was working at Walmart.
Thomas Vermeeren says, Toyo and Gucci say the chain is open from 6 a.m. local time. YouTube is an economical promo platform.
Thomas, I see a future for you in marketing. You definitely have the skills. Sat there for a while. Look, nobody's at the gym. What's going on? Very few people in there today. All right, here we go. Lenny's, the sign is out. Still out. Let's go park on the other side. They shouldn't put the van right in front of the store. Like, that's not the right place to park your van. You know what I mean? The front parking spot.
Thomas Vermeeren says, guys, also many chains at mine like it, Craig.
All right, let's get in there. There we go. Oh, don't take my phone. I was thinking about wearing my little mini mic today on my shirt, but that worked fine. I just had the microphone with the speaker with me. Let's see. Here he comes. Here he comes. Is that him? Oh my goodness. They're sending this guy over to open the door. Good morning. How are you?
All right.
Good, good. Hey, you know what I just thought? It's a good thing I have my shirt. I just got this shirt. Just in time. All right, let's go. Let's go. There it is. All right. Here we are. Lenny's. Lenny's. Yeah. Whoops. Yeah. Here we go. Parked a little far from the rack today. That's the Lenny's fan. They got a pretty normal size order, kind of small, but not too many cakes today. That's it. Okay. Let's roll these in. It's Wednesday, right? I'm gonna ask them if they got a check. Let's check on the check. Good morning.
Hey,
You think there's a check?
any check over there? I thought I put it on the counter.
Did you?
Put the,
I didn't.
it's not, open that part, open that desk.
All right, let me see.
Yeah, there's one on there.
I don't see it. Oh, yes. Yeah, it was on the desk. I got it. Thank you.
Yeah.
I got it. Yeah, it was on the desk. Thank you. Ah. All right. So now if you look, they're the boxed up donuts for Century is the name of the school that is having a graduation. Some kind of graduation thing today. And they're going to be having some donuts. It's the perfect graduation treat. All right, here we go. 6 o'clock. We're right on time. Off to what a day. Maybe I'll ride back and do another video later. I'll probably get down there before 8 o'clock. I'll be finished at the bakery by 7:30. We're gonna have a whole Raising Cane's grand opening day series. And maybe I'll drive around. I'll become like a Brie groupie. All right, so the Lenny sign is out. Still, Raising Cane's is done. Now the question is, are we going to see any wild animals? You never bet that.
Thomas Vermeeren says, so guys, my YT channel is called Thomas. You say, Thomas Dot, and Craig, Friday I gonna try a Dunkin' coffee, that is the deal.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's coming up Friday. It's true. I remember you said that. What am I? And I'm supposed to do a chicken donut. I'm going to look to see if I can find someplace that sells them. If I can, I think I could make my own chicken donut if I needed to. I watched, well, some of the videos that you have in your playlist shows how to make a chicken donut. So I think I probably could follow the instructions and do that myself if I have to. But I'm going to look to see if any place makes them.
Thomas Vermeeren says Greg, good promo of both at the right platform.
Let's choose the 3rd. I don't know if there will be news people there, like at Raising Cane's, but I did somewhere I read that they were going to have like local probably like, city council people or stuff like that. I think they were going to have, and I read somewhere that they're having some kind of charitable giveaway thing. So I guess a lot of that's going to happen between 8 and 10. Maybe I'll pull out my gimbal for that one. No, I don't know. I mean, what else would I be doing between 8 and 10? Who knows? If the line doesn't get any longer, maybe even get free food for a year. I could still be eligible. It was a very good crowd of people, though. Oh, I saw a deer. There was a deer on the side over there, standing in the tall grass. Got a runner, we got a walker. I wonder why all the traffic lights are blinking. There's our shadow. So last night I was at this graduation. It was at a Catholic, what do you call the school that goes up until high school? Like K through 8, right? K through 8th grade. So it's a Catholic school, and they were graduating, they're going to go on to high school next year. And it's very nice. So it was in the church. It was a really nice ceremony. At one point they were singing, and there was like a tiny window in the, like up, sort of in the, not in the ceiling, but close to the ceiling level. You know, the way the building was designed, there were like these little windows. And when this song, they started singing this song, and at that moment, the sun was lined up perfectly with this little window, and it was coming right in and right in my face. And I felt like it was the weirdest feeling. I felt like I had a spotlight on me, and it lasted the entire song. I wasn't the one singing the song. It would have been very appropriate if I was, but I was just in the audience. And yet I had a spotlight on my face.
Vivianette says it was the Lord speaking to you.
I know, that's what I kind of felt. And it just kept going. I'm like, how? At one point, I almost cracked up because I started thinking, how slow is this planet moving? Like, I'm waiting for the planet to rotate so that I finally won't be in the spotlight. But it lasted for the whole, whatever, 3 minutes or something. Felt like forever.
Anna says it was a sign, but not sure of what.
I know, and it was cracking me up. I'm thinking, can the Earth move just a little bit faster here? So I just need the Earth to rotate just a little bit faster. And then it did finally move off of me. And it kind of got my brother for a little while. But not for as long. Not for as long. But it did move on to him.
Thomas Vermeeren says the cosmos is my thing. Atheism, religion, not my thing, by the way. I believe in the real cosmic itself, guys.
The real cosmic. Like the Big Bang. Well, you can't believe in both, right? I mean, you can kind of believe in the cosmic, in the universe, and also believe in God. I think.
Anna says so. Craig, something to think about.
Always something to think about. My mind is constantly going down different theories. I was watching people. I like to watch people at church. You know, you've got the people that are kind of looking around. They want to laugh, but they don't feel like it's appropriate.
Thomas Vermeeren says not Big Bang, the real thing. The cosmic is the real God that shapes everything.
Oh. Not familiar with that one. But I'm pretty good with the one I got. There was one point where they were, I guess it's part, you just call it part of the mass, where they were, preparing, and there was a baby crying, and it just, they're talking, so you're trying to pay attention, but there was a baby crying in the background, and of course, my mind, I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, I just think it would be so funny if they.
Anna says I don't see a conflict between science and the creator.
True. That was what I was saying. That's what I mean.
Vermeeren says we all are a part of the cosmic.
Yeah. I mean, I don't debate that. But yeah, I second what Don said. But I just thought it would be funny. So here, everybody's very serious, and they're going through the ritual of preparing for just call that the offering, I think. And this baby's crying. I just visualize, the priest like looking up and saying, "Shut up!" to the baby. Just like that would be. I mean, obviously, it's silly. But one little thought like that, and boom, I'm like, "Oh, Craig, don't laugh, don't laugh." I saw some Oriole fans.
Thomas Vermeeren says but at Belgium also Afro-gospel ceremonies on Sundays. They are positive to see. More to me is celebrating life itself.
School bus. I wonder when the last day of school is. Is it like if you've graduated from school, you don't go back after that, right? They're done. I would think the regular school year has got to be coming to a close soon. Are school buses yellow everywhere? Like Thomas, right? Are the school buses in Belgium yellow like that? Do they look the same everywhere? Janet, I did put Bertuco's stickers on all of the goodies that I passed out. I'm gonna have to put when I stopped at Wendy's.
Internet says that's great. It's good advertising.
It is. Well, see, because as we were bagging up this stuff, I'm like, none of this, like once it's out of the.
Internet says plus it's a nice sticker.
It is a nice sticker. And really, even the bag doesn't have, we don't have logos on the bag either. So once I walk away, they would have no idea, nobody knows. Oh, there's the Wendy's. So the Wendy's that we're just passing right now, that was the Wendy's that had a grand opening back in November.
Says Greg. Also, many school buses company at Belgium, but there is a UUSA one at Metropole Antwerp, but ours not yellow. We have public traffic and private traffic, says conculegas, concuration colegas.
Okay, so it's not a worldwide thing to have a yellow school bus. I wonder where I guess they just.
Thomas Vermeuren says Belgium is very kind and very intercultural, and we respect all in one.
I've gotta put together my video from the Wendy's grand opening.
Thomas Vermeuren says no, the yellow are the copycats of the UK red ones.
UK. Well, but if they're red in the UK, then it's not a copycat because we're yellow. We switched it up. They're red in the UK. Huh. So it kind of looks like a fire engine.
Thomas Vermeuren says so. Craig, if you need info over Belgium, I am here in the UK ones or the double high ones, guys.
Excellent. They are a source of Belgian information. So, like, if the UK has red school buses, do they have yellow fire engines? Like, I wonder if it's just the opposite. Maybe we just switched it. We're 1 month away from the 250th anniversary. I saw a guy yesterday that had like a red, white, blue. Where was that? I saw a guy with a red, white, blue shirt. Oh, I think I was. No, that wasn't yesterday. Yesterday was Tuesday. That was Monday. It's at Walmart. I saw a guy at Walmart with a red, white, blue shirt. Like it looked like he was wearing a flag.
Ianette says, oh, that's right. I do remember when we had the Spirit of 76 celebrations back when I was a kid.
Yeah. Bicentennial.
Thomas. Vermeeren says no, the UK ones are regular buses. YouTube have a 24/7 channel at such bus driving non-stop and look at YouTube to see more about the world at bids, so I known a lot, as tip for today.
What a day! $3.99. Highs has dropped their price to $3.99. Highs is under $4. Alrighty. Alright, here we are. What is today's Wednesday? Yeah, I'm gonna have to get gas today, guys. Another thing to do today. We got Raising Cane.
Ianette says it's moving in the right direction.
I'm sitting out here rubbing my eyes and he comes out.
Thomas. Vermeeren says YouTube have very edutainment bids also NPR. Yes, do it.
Good morning. Caught me rubbing my eyes in there. All right, let's go. 'Cause they're ordering. It's gotten a little out of whack. This is kind of crazy. Two, three, four, five, six. Orders. Okay. Coming out. Coming out. The dog bones appear to be, let's say the shelf is about half empty. Okay. All right, we got a couple of things to do here. Let's do it here. This is the best place. That works. Perfect.
Once a month, so they are right on track.
Let's see how many. They've got like a lot of trays in there with like a few donuts here and there. It's weird. Let's see how many trays I got today. I think I got enough.
Morning smiley face.
Hey, good morning, Kendra. All right, let me carry these in first. So I'm going to take the donuts for the graduation in there first. We'll let those donuts get a little sun. I got 5 of those boxes. Oh, what's love got to do with it? Just playing in there. I probably shouldn't sing it because that'll just bring attention. YouTube's going to be like, what's he singing? Why is he singing? It must be music. Got to do with it. All right, here we go. Here, I close these doors. Guess what I didn't do? I did not bring anything for Crystal. I wasn't thinking about getting gas, but I think I will. Because they don't have enough to get me to Friday. And that's the last. They did get less donuts today, so that was smart. Look, we've got a few more mini. Just one of the coconut. And only 2 cronuts today. All right. It's gonna stop us. It's gonna stop us now. All right, man. Have a good day. See you tomorrow. I need a donut. Can I buy a donut from you? I know that sounds really dumb.
No worries.
Can I just buy chocolate glaze? Yeah. Nope. Sorry. Oh,
Of course.
I know it's kind of dumb, but I forgot to bring one. I'm gonna get gas, and I like to give the lady at the gas station. Do you have a bag or something?
You just right there.
Perfect.
There you go.
Thank you very much. Great. Thank you. Appreciate it. Have a good one. I don't know if you guys heard that. I'm an idiot. Oh my God. All right. Hang on. Let's get in the van and get going. All right. Okay. We're ready to roll. Gotta stop and get some gas. Watch, you probably won't even be there.
Consummate Goodness says, "Ooh, today is a treat day at the gas station.
It is.
I know it's a delicate decision choosing when to do it. Don't want to give too often or too rarely, lol."
Exactly. I just, I feel like we stopped at a grand opening for Raising Cane's, Kendra. So I took them some cookies and stuff. And that was just earlier on this live stream. So we did that, and I wasn't thinking I was going to get gas, but I should get gas today because I'm not working tomorrow.
At Consummate Goodness says, "You're so sweet." Craig smiley face.
You got to be sweet if you're working in a bakery because you got so much sugar, surrounded by sugar. Alrighty.
Consummate Goodness says, how was the graduation? At Thomas. Vermeeren says, Consummate. Indeed, Craig is at work at his YouTube lives.
The graduation was excellent. It was very good.
Anna says, but if she knows about Craig giving cookies to people at Raising Cane's, she might feel left out. LOL.
Exactly. Like, I don't know. I don't think she knows I do. Well, she does know that I do a live stream. I think I've mentioned it to her, but I don't think she's ever watched it. You know, I mean, maybe she does, but I don't think so. Oh, man. We had a little bird incident on the window. It is just out of your view, I think. Thank goodness. But yeah, so we stopped at Raising Cane's. That was kind of fun. There were about 15 people in line. They don't open until
The Goodness
8.
says, bird incident law. At Donna says, oh no, she will know we talk about her.
She probably does know we talk about her.
Thomas. Vermeeren says, Donna. He is kind and also promo too on a smart way, a kind, positive, good win when we say it Belgium.
Yeah, the bird. I don't know. Probably. I think this is one of the. There you go. Say it. Say it. Oh, we got an animal running across. What is it? What is it? It was kind of slow. I'm thinking a raccoon. A raccoon or a groundhog, but I don't see it anymore.
Thomas. Vermeeren says, Donna. But the youngsters do promote him too. The win when we say it Belgium.
Oh yeah. So Kendra, at this, so I went there to kind of like just as part of our live stream. We were going to check it out, see how many people were in line, you know, all that kind of stuff. Because like, they've got a weird setup, but it's like I think the first 100 people are registered in a drawing, and 20 people get free food for a year. So it's not like the first 20 people. It's like the first 100 people that register once they get it, you know, that are in line. And then 20 of those people are going to get a free meal for a year. I think you get one meal a week for a year. So I went there to kind of see how many people were there. They only had about 15 people in line. So people there, anybody watching this that lives in Owings Mills, Maryland, and you want free chicken,
Goodness says, nice.
you probably still have time to get there. But the girl that was there, her name is Bree, and she was there last night. I stopped there after the graduation. I stopped there on the way home to see if they were I wanted to see if they were setting things up, and there were already 5 people in line. So she stayed there all night long. She has a tent. And so she was actually, I think she was in the tent probably sleeping until I got there this morning. All right, we're rattling way too much in the back right now. So she was, but she's been to 20 of these grand openings. She's just like a Raising Cane enthusiast, and she has an Instagram account. So she took a video to put on her Instagram, and she kind of like she didn't interview me, but she like talked about the fact that I was there, and then she wanted me to say, you know, the name of the bakery and where I was coming from, and I was like, oh my goodness, like doing promos now.
Thomas Vermeeren says, guys, Europe have the Euro Millions to win a low money price forever per month by the European lotteries. At Consummate Goodness says that's so cool.
It was pretty funny. I've got to find her Instagram. I don't have Instagram. I really don't have any social media except for YouTube. That's it. So I gotta find out how I could find my interview on Instagram. It's probably not posted yet. I don't think. Maybe. I don't know. In the live stream, she does tell us what her Instagram channel is, whatever they call them on Instagram.
Consummate Goodness says I don't. Either lol. YouTube and LinkedIn is all I have. Thomas Vermeeren says Consummate. You are at the right platform as Consummate. Good.
I did see that, Kendra, I did see that your live stream was 1 hour.
Goodness says what makes Crystal stand out to you special.
I think it was 1 hour and 8 minutes. So I was glad to see that you kept it to an hour. What makes Crystal stand out? So Crystal she's a very hardworking person. She has a super positive attitude. She's like just one of those people. She's always kind of like cheerful. She's always doing something. She's always working. Like, she's just a very impressive person.
Consummate Goodness says it was so hard to end. Sticking to 1 hour will be hard to get used to lol.
Yeah.
At Consummate Goodness says aw, that's so awesome.
I think ending live streams is always kind of weird. I think it is kind of like, all right, everybody, bye, and then you're going to press that button and boop, you're gone. It is a weird thing. It's funny sometimes.
Consummate Goodness says lol.
Watching different people, the way different people end. Sometimes people are very. Some people are very abrupt.
Vermeeren says Consummate. I subscribe promo channels of USA and Europe at my YouTube channel BTW.
Yeah, Kendra's got a good channel. Consume the Goodness. Very. She's got a lot of good material out there. And she does live streams.
Samantha Goodness says such a beautiful morning.
It is really nice. We've had a stretch of like, this has to be the 5th or 6th
Dr.
day.
Mirren says consummate. Bell and USA promo channels they are. Samantha Goodness says Jewel, Thomas. Thomas. Vermeeren says consummate. Craig have a beautiful view at work.
Thomas is our promo marketing guy. It's You still walking 2 hours a day, Thomas? At least things cooled down. Sunglasses. I need sunglasses because we're about to drive straight into the sun. We always get behind garbage trucks. It's a garbage truck. Maybe not. I don't know what that is. All right, so today, now here's the thing. The running joke is that every time I go to give Crystal a cookie or whatever, something always happens. Like one time, this was before I got Speedify, so whenever I parked under the canopy at BJ's, the live stream would disconnect until because it didn't have a connection to the Starlink. So that happened one time. One time, the Starlink was still connected, everything was working, and as soon as I started to walk toward the booth, it cut out. It was the weirdest thing. And then another time, I had the camera attached to the van, and when I stepped away to go over to the booth, I sort of partially closed the door.
Says okay, so today will be the test. Pressure on.
Today, no. So today, yeah, I sort of closed the door, and the camera was behind the door. So like when I moved the door, it blocked the view of the booth, which is completely crazy. So today's the day. Here's the plan is this. I'm going to try to park at a pump that has a view of the booth.
Samantha Goodness says I remember one day she wasn't there and you didn't want to give the cookie to anyone else so that they wouldn't expect it in the future.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. Yeah, that happened once. I had to go back to the bakery with a cookie. So today's the day. I'm going to park at the right gas pump so that I can leave the camera where it is.
Paula says before you get there, let's practice her name.
Crystal. Right? What do you mean? Why do I have to practice?
Samantha Goodness says holla.
I'm not going to take the speaker with me. That I know that wouldn't be a good idea. I'm going to leave the speaker in the van. It's bad enough that people at the pumps can hear you guys. What time is it? It's 7 o'clock. So she should be in the booth by now.
Paula says yes, just wanted to be sure you remembered. Ed Thomas Dr. Mooren says guys, you are so positive ones I appreciate.
You got to be positive. Otherwise, it's pointless. It's pointless.
Donna says let's not overthink, but probably too late for that today.
Overthinking
Idianet
is.
says fingers crossed it goes well. Hala says it should roll off your tongue, like natural.
Crystal. Like a beautiful vase. Oh, look. Yeah. I see the spot.
Idianet says we've experienced too many hiccups.
I see the spot that I want. Let's see what happens. Let's see if we can. Or I could just point the camera.
Idianet says be smooth, Craig.
All right. She might not even be here. Let's see. Is it her? She's here. It's her.
Thomas Vermeeren says Craig is a fluent talking man. It is gonna be good.
I think that was her.
Hala says sounds a bit stiff. Maybe practice a few more times.
Crystal. All right, good. Here we go. I'm gonna park on this one. She's in there. I think that's her. There's a glare. There's a bit of a glare. I'm sure that's her.
Idianet says you should go over with the donut and then start eating it in front of her. Ha ha.
There we go. Okay. How's that? All right, this is good. Now, so here's what I'm going to do. Well, let me pump the gas first. That's the whole point of being here. Hold on. Let me look, $3.77. And I'm going to get 15 cents off of that. Right? $3.62. Wow. This is good. This is good, people. People. All right. So I keep the camera there for now.
Samantha Goodness says 3.77. Nice.
Okay, let's get some gas here.
Paula says okay, we know her name. Ask her what's her favorite cookie.
I don't want to ask that. I'm going to be giving her a donut, though. Like, hey, what's your favorite cookie? It's like a chocolate chip.
October keeps going down.
Please remove the nozzle. Yep, so I'm paying $3.62. Nice.
Thomas Dr. Mooren says condiment. Nice of you.
Let's try to get that bird poop off the window. Do you see any of that? Do you see what I'm doing there? I don't know if it's messing up the window.
For what's your least favorite song? Right here.
There we go. Okay. Bird poop is gone. Bird poop is gone. All right, let's get the bag ready. All right, guys, this is it. Zoom in a little bit. There she is. I'm gonna walk over there, give her a cookie. I mean, donut. Jeez, I don't even have my. We're putting $40 in the van today. Would you like a receipt? Yes, I would. Thank you very much. Okay, here we go. Chocolate donut on its way.
Connection to YouTube live stream _ 678. Press reconnect to manually reconnect to the stream.
What? You guys are all right, right? Can't you see everything? 438. 4.
Connected from YouTube. Connected to YouTube live stream with _ 678.
There we go. You're back.
Connected to YouTube live stream with _ 678.
Here we go. This is exciting. I bring goodies. The donut. How are you?
I'm doing good.
You enjoying summer so far?
A little bit.
All good? We've
Yeah.
had some really great weather for a while.
It is going to be really good.
Yeah?
Children are excited.
Yeah.
They got one more week of school left.
I was wondering about that. I was just
Yeah.
thinking about that earlier.
Mhm.
It's a
Yeah.
week left.
Yep.
Cool.
Hope
All
no
right.
Shenanigans.
Yeah. Have a good one. Okay. Did it work? Here we go.
At Thomas. Ramirez says, guys, so lovely.
All right, here we go. All right, guys, here we go. Did the camera stay on?
Says yes, worked perfect.
Oh, good, good,
At Donna
good.
says perfect.
Okay. All right, we got the gas. I got the receipt. We're all good to go. All right, all we got to do now is head back to the bakery. This has been a very, very successful day. Very successful. We stopped at Raising Cane's. We got our deliveries done. It's sunny. I mean, you can't ask for more than this. This is it. We're peaking. We're peaking right now. I got a check from Lenny's. That's good.
Anna says, what a great start to the day.
Seriously. Oh, there was a deer. Did you guys see that? I don't. There was a deer standing on the side of the road. I don't know. I didn't see it until.
At Consummate the Goodness says, I love when a day is extra great like this.
Really, it's very good.
At
Very
Paula
good.
says it was a double star in the calendar day. Great job, buddy.
Double star. See, you're going back to my stars.
At Thomas. Ramirez says, Craig, indeed Tuesdays are your main days. Nice.
Tuesdays, but today's Wednesday. Right? Is today Wednesday? Don't. I think. Tuesdays. Tuesdays are normally a short day. Well, what happened yesterday? Oh, yesterday I had to work after the deliveries. Yeah, Tuesdays deliveries are shorter, unless I have to go up to Pennsylvania and get
At Paula
Yes,
says,
five.
tomorrow you have off the week.
Exactly.
At Donna
That's
says,
true.
doing good feel week.
Definitely. Definitely. Woo. The sun is bright. All right, so she said kids. It was
Paula
plural.
says, oh, did you know Friday is National Donut Day?
You know what?
Donna says you have inspired me.
Somebody mentioned that. Yes. Somebody mentioned that at the graduation yesterday. It was kind of funny. Yesterday it was the principal.
Thomas Vermeeren says, so today is his y'all lucky day. Craig, very win-win, so good.
It is a good day. The principal of the school was like giving her opening remarks at the graduation, and I think she said yesterday was I love my dentist day or something. She mentioned a few of them, but she did say Friday was National Donut Day. So yeah, I don't know what we should. You would think we need to have some kind of celebration for that. I'll have to buy a card for Jennifer and Bob. Happy National Donut Day.
Paula says perhaps a parade is in order.
We need a parade, yeah. Well, I'm surprised. They probably do have a parade somewhere in New York.
Thomas Vermeeren says, Craig, how you do it today is your new way how to do it. Good work, all by yourself done. At Consummate the Goodness says maybe I'll make some protein donuts on Friday and make a short.
There you go. A chicken donut. I mean, they didn't specify what type of donut. Andrew, when you do your cooking videos, I am very impressed. Your kitchen always looks like you're working in a studio or like a display.
Paula says I was thinking of making a short of a car doing donuts.
Oh, that'd be a good idea. That's a good idea. Yeah, National Donut Day. I mean, it could be. That could be the type of donut.
Anna says, so you just gave me a great idea for greeting cards, little known holidays. At Consummate the Goodness says, haha, I'm glad it looks like that because that's definitely not the case lol. At Gideonet says, oh nice twist on Donut Day. At Thomas Vermeeren says, Craig, be proud of yourself for today, and Craig eat a chicken donut on Friday at Donut Day and enjoy it.
Well, you're going to be having your Dunkin' Donuts on National Donut Day, but I guess that's probably U.S. national. It's not international.
Paula says again, you sound surprised that I had a good idea lol.
No, I'm just always enthusiastic about new ideas. That's what it is. It's my new idea enthusiasm.
Consummate the Goodness says lol.
That you're picking it up like it's a surprise, but it's really just enthusiasm. Like, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Now, if I ever say, I'm shocked that you thought of that, that would be bad. But that's not what I'm doing.
says I can draw muffins, so we'll wait for Muffin Day.
Is there a National Muffin Day? There's pretty much a day for just about anything.
Paula says I am sure there is a Muffin Day.
Yeah, there's gotta be. There's a pizza day, there's a hot dog day.
Samantha Goodness says I was just about to say that lol, there's a day for everything now. Thomas Vermeeren says I gonna to do Dunkin' no more donuts. Also at USA, in the named coffee at Friday at Vanagem Shopping Center at Donut Day, Craig and I let you know after my tryout. At Hala says in a National Grand Day.
I wonder who makes up the days. Like, who decides when there's going to be a national something day? How does that become a thing? Because I'm still working on my TrafCon. I'm not going to let that go. TrafCon. So for anybody that doesn't know, you know, like the defense condition.
Anna says Muffin Day is February 20th. Have to get started.
Ooh. Well, we got time. February, right? Yeah, we got time. I have to get started. So
Thomas Vermeeren says, but the Belgian Mother's Day is at the same day as at the USA one at Belgium.
Oh, your Mother's Day is the same. I noticed that this year. I looked up something about Mother's Day and I realized that some countries do it on different days, but you do it the same day. I think we were aligned with some other country this year. Can't remember. I was going to say something I can't think of it now. Oh, TrafCon. I'm making up a thing. The traffic condition. So like in the morning, I usually talk about if it's a weekday morning and there's a lot of traffic, I talk about all the commuters and all that stuff. So I'm gonna assign a condition to the traffic level, whether it's busy.
All it says, is it a coincidence that Muffin Day is 6 days after Valentine's?
Oh, I don't know.
At Thomas Vermeeren says yes, the same Sunday in May, but only regional at Metropole Antwerp at August 15th only there.
August. Wow. That's different.
Samantha Goodness says TrafCon. I like it. At Thomas Vermeeren says the Mother Day I mean.
So it's going to be like TrafCon 5 through 1. So like DEFCON is like the defense condition. So if it's DEFCON 5, everything's good. If it's DEFCON 1, you're in the middle of a nuclear war. So TrafCon 5
Samantha Goodness
would
says
be like a
right
holiday. So TrafCon 5 would be like a holiday, and TrafCon 1 would be like a horrible backup situation. But I'm working on that. I'm going to try to make that like a thing. I should Google it to see if anybody already came up with it. Maybe I could be thinking of it, and maybe somebody's already done it. Oh, little baby girls. Baby girls.
Paula says I was going to send you a picture of NYC traffic. I think you would agree that negative numbers are needed.
No.
Ed Thomas Vermeeren says an Independence Day is July 4th and a special one this year because of 250
No.
years of independent USA.
Yeah, this is gonna be a big. This is gonna be a big one. Negative. We're not doing negative numbers. I know you're excited about it, but it just would be a 1. 1 is horrible. It's as horrible as it can be. You can't get more horrible than 1. All right, here we are. The end of a successful trip. Once again. Gas. We're good to go. All right, everybody. Thanks for riding along. It was a great day. I had a lot of fun. I appreciate everybody for hanging out. It's always fun. And yeah, I really did. I enjoyed that. I liked having the Racing Canes in there. So I will not be driving tomorrow, but it'll be back on Friday at 5:15. I think I don't know if I have run out of the scheduled streams, but I'll get that caught up if I haven't. But yeah, Friday will be the next one. And maybe I'll make a short out of something with the Raising Cane thing. I think I should do that. Shorts always get a lot more exposure, you know? People would see it. So, all right, folks. Everybody be good. Everybody have a great day. And thanks a lot for stopping by.
Gideonette says another fun trip.
It was fun.
At Thomas Vermeeren says Halle NYC and Metropole Antwerp have history at Novo Belgica era when NYC was New Amsterdam, by the way. At Halle says 1 is the loneliest number. At Donna says thanks all. At Thomas Vermeeren says Craig, tomorrow the same pro 6A. At Thomas Vermeeren says Friday I mean. At Halle says you're like the Candyman, you sprinkle everyone's day with treats.
Oh.
At Thomas Vermeeren says Craig is gonna be better, bye. At Halle says take care everyone.
All right, folks. Before I get in trouble. I'll see you later, guys. Have fun. Bye.